Hi everyone, my name is Sheryl Bailey and I've been a professor here at Berklee College of Music for 25 years, and currently I serve as the assistant chair of the guitar department. So I'm involved with many students, and I've taught all over the world, giving workshops and master classes, and it's been a great honor to learn by teaching. In the previous video I gave something that I think is really important fundamental advice is about working on your rhythm guitar playing, and also more importantly your pulse and your quarter note in all styles. So I guess if we talk in a jazz framework, but this would apply to all styles, is repertoire, learning tunes or music in your style. This is so important because this is our shared language. So if you're a blues player or you're a metal player or you're a jazz player, you want to learn tunes so that you can play with others. Also, in learning those tunes, you're learning your instrument. But I think it's really important to get in the game as soon as possible. Playing with others is really how you're going to grow and develop chops, but also it's going to inspire you, right, to get better and to keep digging in and practicing and working on new ideas. So that's, I think, a really important area that gives us impetus to move forward and hopefully be inspired. So when you learn, if I put this in a jazz context, if I learn standards and jazz tunes, I am learning about harmony, melody, and rhythm, song form. It gives me insight. If I am a composer, which I am, it helps me understand how to put ideas together, how to write, but also it teaches me how to apply, gives me places to apply things that I'm studying harmonically, whether that's melodic material, maybe I want to start working on some licks, maybe I want to work on some harmonic ideas, some rhythmic ideas, you name it. If I have a tune, I have a format that I can practice my technical studies through. And that's, to me, what we really need are musical applications of technique, right? So there's so many reasons why I think learning repertoire is really important. You can go anywhere in the world and call certain tunes. And of course, this is true if in any style. If you're a bluegrass player, there's certain tunes that everybody should know, because you can go to the jam session and call it, and you're in the game, right? So this is what's important to me in terms of a musician's development, developing their own style, developing their voice, and of course, meeting others and playing with others is super fun. So the first thing you need to do, if you don't know any tunes, if you know a few tunes, that's great because you can keep building on your repertoire. And we could talk later about, how to develop your repertoire if you're already in there learning tunes. But the hardest thing is going to be to learn the first 1 to 3 tunes. Sit down, sit your butt down, and memorize it. Understand the harmonic functions. This is really how you're going to learn about how 2/5s work, and turnarounds, and secondary dominants, and sub-5s, and all that cool stuff, song form. Sit down and, you can ask around, what are good tunes to learn for a jam session? Or even go to a jam session and see what they play and make those the first tunes you do. So this will be the hardest part, is those first 1 to 3 songs where you just sit down and memorize it, right? Memorize the math of it. How does the harmony work? How does the melody work? Work on your rhythm guitar playing to it, right? So make your own rhythm track so that you can practice playing the melody, comping, and soloing over it. Once you can do that, you can go out. Now you can go to a jam session, you can meet others and start doing the thing, get in the game. So that might be the hardest thing, is those first 1 to 3. But once you have that, now you've got building blocks it'll go twice as fast. It'll just keep building that way, because there are only so many turnarounds, and there's only so many ways to modulate to a bridge, or there's only so many, standard song forms. And, all of that relates to pop music. So this will also develop your ear too. You start to go, oh, that A section's like that song. oh, that B section is like this. Oh, that modulates that way like this. You'll start to see all the harmonic patterns that make modern contemporary music. That's called building your musicianship. And anyway, this is my second part in this series about advice that I think is really important for anyone, any student of music and the guitar in particular. And again, I'm putting this in a focus of maybe a jazz player, but this relates to all styles, right? So anyway, I hope you find that helpful. And stop by TrueFire. I have an artist channel there. There's tons of videos and interaction and lessons and all kinds of things there. And I hope I see you around here or there or anywhere where we love guitar. Peace out.